Okay, so Michelle, go ahead.
So I have a follow-up from my first question. I realized I want to go a little deeper.
Okay.
So with this new level of abundance that I'm envisioning for myself and basically spending time manifesting, my question is, so I have a specific amount that I would like to bring in. Am I in alignment with that, or am I doing the right things to get in alignment? And if not, what advice is there for me to do that I'm not already doing?
Okay. So the first thing is, why would you want to limit yourself to a particular amount?
It's a pretty big amount. It doesn't feel like a limit. It actually feels pretty awesome. And so I always say that or something better
Oh,
when
that's
I
good.
do that. But it's definitely an amount that would bring so much ease into my life that I would never have to think about, finances in any way that's limited.
Okay, so are you also limiting yourself to that amount, or are you open to stair step amounts to get you there?
Of course, stair steps would be great too. Yeah, I mean, I would never reject abundance in any form. Um, so I guess my question is, um, am I in alignment with whatever form that takes, whatever that is?
Okay.
Stair steps would be great, of course. Yeah, bring it on.
Okay. So what can you tell Michelle? Is she optimally aligned with her desire to manifest this particular money or abundance? We'll say abundance. You are in alignment, and I'm seeing your guides scurrying around. It's like they're moving puzzle pieces, pushing, those little puzzles where you have to move the pieces around and get them all to line up and there's only one open spot. It's like that. They're pushing them
Yeah.
around, rearranging to get everything lined up. They are working on that alignment for you. You have
Okay.
done your part on this side. They're doing their part on their side, lining it up. But like other things, it's not all dependent on what your guides are doing, because some things need outside input, other alignments from other beings. So those are also in process. So what it is, it's feeling like trust is heavy here. Big dose of trust, knowing that you've already put those intentions out there and it's allowing it to come to fruition. But it won't be in your timeline. It's going to be in the divine timeline. And that's the frustrating part. So just know that's in process. Oh, and don't get stuck on that, Michelle. You've already sent those rockets of desire out there, right? That's going on. Work on other stuff in the meantime. Because it's not
Okay.
like you want to send out that rocket and then sit on your couch and twiddle your thumbs until that rocket manifests. It's like you want to be doing all those other things along the way, because they are also components in what you're trying to get as the big picture.
Do you get any specific idea of what they're talking about? What Okay, so like I've sent out the rocket. I don't need to keep sending it. I
Right.
did my part, is what I'm hearing. All's good. I can just go about my day and just relax, which I already feel relaxed about that process. I get the whole divine timing. Are they saying there are they saying there are other things I need to attend to that I'm not attending to already?
Things that come into your awareness. It's nothing specific that they're jumping up and down about, but it's like when things come into your awareness. And the other bit that came while you were speaking is that, oh gosh, now it went away. Give me a second. It's just totally flown out of my head, Michelle. Say that again.
Okay.
Say that again.
That My question was about, are there things I need to attend to that I'm not already attending to? You're saying what comes into my awareness.
Got it. So here's the thing. You send out that rocket and then you do let it go. Don't keep focusing on sending it and sending it and sending it, because in that focus, that's focusing on the lack. That's saying, I'm seeing it's not here yet. And that's putting you the energy of a lack. So that's why you just let it flow with love and intentions, and then move on and do other things, because then you're in that relaxed, open, receiving state. You've done your part. Now you're letting the universe do its part. Meanwhile, any of those nudges that do happen to come to your awareness, you act on them. But there's nothing
Okay.
specific that they're bringing up at the moment. It's just a reminder, because you are in that more conscious state now. There's a higher level of responsibility. So it's like you're walking on your little balance beam, and you know, a little mouse crawls across the beam, but it's already gone. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't take notice of it and perhaps do something if you feel led to do something.
Yeah, they've already brought me some really funky synchronicities that are hilarious, hilariously obvious and magical. So I feel like in communication, what I am doing, so I guess I want to fine tune this. What I am doing is I am doing this thing where I walk around as if I am already inhabiting that level of abundance. And it's not that I keep sending out the rockets. So it's not that I'm like doing visualizing every day, but I am walking around going, okay, as this person with this level of abundance, this is how I would act in a situation, or this is how I would, you know, feel. So is that a hindrance, or is that appropriate?
Okay, so this process that Michelle is using of walking around in the as-if state, is that helping her manifestation? Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you're on target with that. Keep doing that. But it's
Right.
always with no stress, with flow and ease. So whenever you do feel that doubt and worry and stress, then that's just a nudge to make a correction, let it go, get back into your flow again. And don't we all want to be there? I mean, that's the best place to be. That's when our doors are
Okay.
open.
Yeah. All right. I think you've answered my question about that. That's great. I have a question about a pain I'm having in my wrist. It's bizarre. I don't feel like I have an injury, but I have this like ongoing off and on pain. It's mysterious. So I was just wondering if you had any hits about that.
Okay. So can
That's
you
what,
tell Michelle anything about the wrist pain that she's experiencing? They're saying that's a three-dimensional issue and you just need to get it checked out to see what's going on. Because not everything can be spiritually bypassed, right? Some things we have to deal with as third-dimensional issues.
Okay, that's what I wondered, if it was just something like that, if there was something else, because it's moved and it's kind of odd, and sometimes
but you
there
can
is more to it.
You know, if it's
What?
inflammation, it's probably inflammation. You can tap for it.
Oh, okay.
Just
Like you
tap.
told someone else.
Yeah, healing blood and energy flowing freely through my body. And that allows it to fix anything that's not in alignment, that's inflamed or whatever. And you can keep doing that.
Thank you, Deborah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.